What is your band name?
Junk.
Why is it called that?
We were out on a night out and I saw my mum's name on the table, Julie, and then I took a picture of it to send to my mum and it actually said junk and it didn't say Julie, so I just sent my mum a picture of the word junk on the table and said, like, thinking of you on the night out, but it wasn't Julie, it was junk, basically.
Real fur or faux fur?
Faux fur. We're big faux fur wearers.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
What's your best off-stage story as a band?
You can take that.
Our best off-stage story. It's probably the name, to be honest.
No, surely. That's too hard because we hang out all the time, so I don't like that question. Skip.
What's your best on-stage story as a band?
Oh yeah, I'll take this one. We was playing at the Washington recently, and it's a very small stage, and on the last song I tend to jump into the crowd to have a little boogie, and I jumped into the crowd and there was an extension cable at the front of the stage and my foot must have dragged, so I kicked the extension cable and I turned off me and Hannah's guitars.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
And then our manager had to fix it
And like
really quickly.
lunge forward.
And I got really embarrassed and I ran straight back on stage and just like sort of hid in the corner playing a guitar that wasn't plugged in.
And I had a bass solo.
Yeah.
So that was pretty
Good for you.
And then the promoters for the night posted just that clip of us on their Instagram story, which was quite embarrassing.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
To shoegaze or not to shoegaze?
To shoegaze. Like, we stare at our shoes. Well, I guess I on stage and you're just looking down, like, in fear. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to shoegaze.
To shoegaze.
Who is the most unemployed?
Hannah.
Hannah.
Yeah.
100% Hannah. I go in Hannah's room and she's in bed listening to Nick Drake every day.
Every day. Love Nick Drake.
If your band was a breakfast item, what would it be?
Probably something a bit not very good, really.
Rivita,
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
like rye bread
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
with Marge.
With unsalted butter.
Marge.
Premier Inn or Travelodge?
When I was a kid, I can't remember where I was, but me and my mum went to the Premier Inn, and I remember there was like a chocolate fondue with fruit, and it like blew my child mind. So I'm inclined to say Premier Inn, but
Yeah, Premier Inn.
Yeah, Premier Inn. Premier Inn.
It's just slang.
Easy Hotel? Question mark.
Easy Hotel.
I don't think I know.
I don't know what that means.
Stepped foot in one.
No. Definitely not.
Should Jojo Siwa turn gay again?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Hughes' eyes.
It's just all a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think you should comment.
Me? Yeah. Sorry. The Chris Hughes thing, not the other.
Why shouldn't you comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
No reason. Because he's a really big Chris Hughes fan.
Yeah.
That's why.
Ever since I saw him on Love Island,
Yeah.
I've followed his every move, really.
And he has a really big crush on Jojo, so he would obviously say no because he wants a chance with Jojo.
Yeah.
Do you ever secretly fart on stage?
Yes,
I actually don't.
because you're moving too much.
Yeah.
I fart all the time on stage. And I'm a bass player, so it's like,
It
Part of the
fits.
band.
yeah, I even pitch it
Oh.
sometimes.
You're so talented. That's crazy.
Sorry.
I like farts.
No.
Yeah, we're quite big fans as a band.
Yeah.
We like their earlier work.
What Sheffield band would you love to collaborate with?
Ooh.
That's a good question. Sheffield.
We've been saying for a while we want to do something with the Turncoats because we're all mates, so it'd make sense, but it's just not happened yet, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
What would you do without music?
That's a big question.
Yeah, I'd sit in bed without Nick Drake.
Mm.
Be a lonely life.
I would probably invent a new thing called music. I think
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
And then I would probably join Leo's band, which is something that he invented as an offshoot of his invention of music.
I really hate your band. I think I'd be really snobby about it.
Oh.
I think I'd be like nobody go to their gigs. They're terrible. Music's a sin. That would be my thing.
Yeah, we made gigs as well. That was collaborative.
Yeah, I came up with that.
Yeah.
You just didn't do anything, Hannah.
Fuck's
You just sat in bed in silence.
I don't like
She's the most unemployed.
Sorry.
Who is Nick Drake?
Oh my gosh. So Nick
Yeah,
Drake
you take it.
is like a really like a folk artist. And he has a really cool album called 5 Sleeves Left, and I would recommend listening to it whilst you're in your bed and you lay down and you listen, and there's like cello in some songs, and he writes some really cool time signatures, and his voice is so smooth like butter. Yeah.
Take that back.
Do you believe in life after love?
No.
Goat singer?
Goat singer.
Can we say Jojo Siwa? She's up there, for sure.
I heard Jojo Siwa's nice. Is she a nice girl?
She's alright.
Yeah, yeah. She's fine, I guess.
Not particularly either way, really. Middle of the road kind of girl, I would argue.
Toilet paper, hygiene wipes, or bidet?
Ideally, bidet, I think.
Yes.
I feel like toilet paper's a classic. Like you can't go wrong with it.
It's a classic, but it does feel wrong, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to actually say middle of the road again. Hygiene wipes.
No, fair enough.
But not like Femfresh.
Like the ones with the
fuck
frog.
Fresh.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, those was cool.
Yeah.
What is a frog?
Amphibian.
That was fast.
Yeah.
Amphibian in the garden.
They jump sometimes. They got.
And they have piggybacks.
Yeah.
I think you've just seen frogs fucking.
I think that is
Piggybacks.
literally what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry to ruin.
I've seen 3 of them do that before
Wow.
in my
polyamorous
pond
frogs.
as
That's
well.
Awesome.
Would you prefer a frog or a toad for a pet?
well, what was that? The Paul McCartney music video with all the frogs. We all stand together. Whichever ones that was, it was probably frogs. I'd go with those just in case they could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather the alphabet had more letters or less?
I think some could be combined, maybe.
Yeah. I think less.
Hmm.
I'd say less. For sure. The vowels, I feel like you don't need all the vowels.
True. They could be intertwined.
Definitely.
How will this interview affect the trajectory of your lives?
It won't.
I think it's going to make me stop lying in bed and listening to Nick Drake and get a job and become employed.
And then you can have us back, and then when you ask who's the most unemployed,
It won't be me.
it won't be Hannah anymore. Might
Yeah.
be probably you, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I'm really employed.
Yeah, she's like chronically employed. She's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
I was
Once
Once.
upon a time.
quite a few times actually.
He has a thing of shutting down businesses.
I think I'm cursed because everywhere I've worked recently has shut down afterwards, like not long afterwards.
Mm.
I worked at a bar and then it shut down the day after my shift.
And then he has the audacity to bring it up when we do interviews about the closure of grassroots venues, when
Yeah, and it was probably
he's
my
the reason
fault.
it shut down.
And then I worked in a cafe that after 2 months of working there shut down as well.
And I've just got him a job at my work as well, so
Nepo,
maybe we'll both be the
nepotism.
most unemployed next time,
Oh,
because you'll shut that down as well.
Yeah.
Sydney and Matilda's or Record Junkie?
Sydney and Matilda.
Sydney and Matilda's
Yeah.
all the way. Yeah. We really like the guy who runs that place,
Paul.
Paul Tufty.
Paul. Sorry, I don't know. I said it like I was going to eat Paul. He's nice.
He's a lovely bloke. If you ever get the chance to chat to him, I'd give it a go.
Yeah, very supportive,
Yeah.
very nice.
Why do you not like Record Junkie?
It's quite a long-standing beef, really. Because, well, we kind of took their name,
True.
but not
I didn't
really.
even think about that element.
I don't think they know who we are
No.
No, yeah.
at all.
It's different worlds, really. I just lied about the name thing. I thought it was a bit funnier, but
We just heard that. Actually, maybe I shouldn't say.
Oh,
I'll just let it hang in the air.
but we know a big secret.
yeah.
Does Jennifer Coolidge make you uncomfortable?
It's really, it feels like she's really being supportive of me right now.
Yeah, I was just actually looking at her.
She looks really proud, and that does make me quite happy, actually. It doesn't make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Feel free to disagree.
No, she's like a mother figure to the band, really.
We've always felt
Look
that way.
up to her, yeah,
Yeah.
we feel quite connected to her.
Absolutely.
Have you enjoyed being here?
Yeah, it's been
I
lovely.
think so.
It's pretty cool in here.
I like how you guys cut my hair off and put it on the thing. It's
Yeah.
a nice touch.
It's really soft. And I don't like how you said we can't leave for the next 5 days and you won't let us use the door, but apart from that,
You lose some.
what about you?
Yeah, I like it.